Hello everyone. For this tutorial video, I like to explain how negative numbers work in an entirely different manner than the normal numbers you are used to. A negative number is a number that has a value less than 0, instead of a number greater than or exactly equal to 0, as we have seen up to now. Although values less than 0 may not seem to make sense based off what we know is true from our physical world, it actually has some practical applications, such as when you overdraft a bank account, you owe the bank money, so you represent it with a negative number. Because a negative number specifically has a value less than 0, when you add a negative number, it is essentially subtracting the positive counterpart to that number. And similarly, when you subtract a negative number, you are adding its positive counterpart. Multiplication and division are more complicated than these simple formulas, however, because you have to actively stop and think about what the question is asking, as sometimes the result will be positive and sometimes the result will be negative. It all depends on the question you are studying. For example, the sign of 5 times negative 2 equals negative 10, because it is negative 2 plus itself 5 times. But if you had negative 5 times negative 2, the sign would be positive 10 instead, which might make some intuitive sense if you know how. The negative sign simply means that you are flipping the sign, but you have the same value otherwise. So when you flip the sign twice, as that's what you're doing here, you go back to positive. And similarly, if you have a division, and only one of your numbers is negative, the result is negative, but if both are negative, the result will be positive, by similar logic to how it works in multiplication. Now that I've explained how negative numbers work, I can explain how to multiply and divide fractions, which is actually more simpler than adding and subtracting them, whereas with normal numbers, addition and subtraction is easier. And we will attempt to develop an intuitive understanding of why the formulas work the way they do in the video, just like we attempted to develop an intuitive understanding of why a negative multiplied by a negative is a positive in this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you found this video informative, and make sure to see other tutorial videos, and follow me on either Facebook or Twitter for more content.